Fred Lane was a running back for the Carolina Panthers in the late 1990s until his death in 2000. When he opened the door to his home, his wife at the time, Deirdre Lane, shot him twice point blank with a shotgun, including a shot in the back of the head. She was later arrested despite claiming that he was abusing her to 911 dispatch. After her disturbing trial, in which her defense argued that she was being abused by Lane, she was only sentenced to just over 8 years in prison. Her reasoning for killing him was never entirely known, but it was speculated that it was for insurance money. Very sad case all the way around. Ivan Calderon was an outfielder for multiple MLB teams from the 1980s until the 1990s. In December of 2003, he went to a bar in his hometown of Ioiza, Puerto Rico, and was confronted by two men. These men walked up to Calderon and proceeded to shoot him multiple times in the head and neck, and then proceeded to leave the area. Supposedly, Calderon's son may have been involved in a killing of another person who was tied to a drug trafficking ring in Puerto Rico, and Calderon's death was quote-unquote a revenge killing. Whatever the case may be, his death is still unsolved as to what happened and who these men were. Jim Robinson was known for boxing against legend Muhammad Ali, still known as Cassius Clay at the time, in 1961. After being interviewed one last time in 1979, his whereabouts have been unknown. It's definitely not as depressing as the first two that I covered, but this one, it's still pretty interesting since he was known for first fighting Muhammad Ali. Bison Dele, known as Brian Williams, played center in the NBA, most notably winning a championship with the Bulls in 1997. In February of 2002, he went out to sea with his girlfriend, Serena Carlin, brother Kevin Williams, and a skipper named Bertrand Saldo. After reaching Tahiti without Dele, Carlin, and Saldo, Kevin Williams was suspect number one. There was a mountain of evidence that Williams may have been the cause of their death and disappearance, since Williams was forging Dele's signature in order to open mailboxes and bought $152,000 worth of gold under Dele's name. After the evidence was mounting, Kevin decided to take his own life in September of 2002, just a few months after the disappearances occurred. Since there were no more leads, the case is still officially cold. John Brisker was an ABA basketball player in the 1960s and early 1970s, who was an all-star and was also known as the heavyweight champion of the ABA due to his volatile and erratic behavior. He retired from basketball in 1975 after his stint with the Supersonics and proceeded to become a business owner to help support his family. After leaving to Uganda in March of 1978 in order to start his quote-unquote import-export business, he just disappeared. His last known contact with anyone was with his girlfriend in April of 1978, just a month after leaving. People speculated he may have been a part of some mercenary group or was shot and killed, but it's not known whatever happened to him. He was officially declared dead in May of 1985 due to no updated information on his whereabouts.